Okay, this is a set of videos that are to help students organise and analyse their data, and it's using the data we collected on our original duckweed data analysis pracs. And this is actually to take over any previous videos that we've had, because it takes into account new professional development I've done on Excel and how to analyse data in biology. So first of all, I've just got all of our trials and data here. So on our original prac, here's all the different trials we had and the data that was collected in the 3 different groups. Remember, we had 3 different groups: distilled water, 0% nutrient, 1/3 of the nutrient and the rest distilled water, and then 100% nutrient. And here is the raw data that was collected from each of these groups. And these essentially was the number of thalia, or number of little leaves that you counted in each one of those beakers. Okay, and we pretty much organized it like this, or very similar to this. Not all groups ended up counting on day 10, so the data sort of got a little bit less as we went on. First thing I'm going to show you is this. Now, this is quite different from what you've seen before. I used to tell you to do like find your average, find your standard deviation, and then go and do confidence intervals or error. We're going to actually show you how to do something different here that's going to save you an awful lot of time. So first of all, I want you to go up here and go Excel add-ins. Now, if you haven't got this yet, you need to turn it on, this analysis toolbar. This is only in the downloaded version of Excel, so make sure you turn that on. Once you do that, you end up with this little tab here under data. So this is the data analysis that we're going to be actually looking at. And first of all, I'm just going to run it on our first day, our day 0 trials here. It will actually work out all of the things you need without you doing much work. So if you click data analysis and click just descriptive statistics, and it goes, okay, what columns, what range? And I want it to do these ones here. Just a minute, I'll just have to click this one here. Ignore that stuff up there, that's for a later video. And I'm going to highlight day 1 statistics. They're the ones I wanted to analyze. And it says, okay, how did you group them? Well, I grouped them in columns. Each one of my independent variable groups was in a different column. Okay. There are no labels in the first row, so it doesn't need to ignore them. And it says, where do you want me to put spit out the data? Well, we're going to just click this cell right here. No, it's not going to let me do it. Just click on there and click the cell right there, so that you can actually spit out the descriptive statistics right beside the data you wanted, you're analyzing here. And we just want a summary of statistics. Don't click this confidence level for mean. That's actually not confidence interval, and it'll get you a little bit confused. Just click out summary statistics and then go OK. And look what it gives you. Pretty neat. This here will actually pull out the statistics of all of those columns. I'll just make these a little bit wider here. For each one of those columns, you'll need to just change your titles and everything so that you can understand it a little bit more. That's my 0. Oops. That's my 0 column. This is my 0.33 or 33% nutrient. And this is my 1.0 or 100% nutrient. And that's the stats for them. It gives you the range, it gives you the minimum, the maximum. It tells you whether or not it's skewed to one side, whether it has a median, a mode, standard error, and mean, all in right there. Okay, so the easiest way to then put this in is to just add them in below or keep them on the side here. Okay. So if you want to actually set these up, for now we're just going to keep it at the side, but basically you do this and you can either leave them there or set them up like I'd previously shown you with the mean. I would put at least the standard error in there, so that you can actually then calculate things and put them into graphs. So if nothing else, I would be doing this. I would be going copy this, paste it in there, and then copy in those data points. So here's what my first one was, second, and third, which means you can actually do some plotting now that you've got that information there. So that's really, really handy, and you can basically do that for each lots of your data and get that raw data analyzed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for all of my data here. Not sure what that one's about. And I'll speed up the video. Oh, one other thing. If you have formulas in this cell where they're pulling it from other places in your sheet, it won't actually analyze them. It can only do it on raw data points. So the way to get around that is to copy it and then go paste special and paste just the values back in. So instead of a formula, I now have a number. Okay. Okay, so now I've copied all of those descriptive statistics into there. There's some more that you can use in here, but they're my basic ones that allow me now to do some graphing. Okay, so once you've done that and got them sorted out, then we're going to go on to the next video.